And welcome back to the Cabbage Patch. I'm Dad.
I'm Tommy. And I'm Gus.
And today we played a game that you guys, or your mom found, and you guys played. She got it for free. It looks like it's an older game. What's it called?
Luck of the Draw.
Luck of the Draw. So Luck of the Draw is a little bit like Pictionary, sort of.
Except that you don't...
It's meant to be for four to eight players. It is called the Game for the Artistically Challenged. And the way the game works is, and I think it'd probably be a little more exciting with more than three of us. The way the game works is you draw one of these green cards, you place it down, you roll this dice, and then you pick the
corresponding number
on the green card, fish out of water, and then you have 45 seconds to draw what you think a fish out of water looks like. And you draw it sort of in secret, and then when you're done, you turn your piece of paper face down and put it in the center of the table, and then when everybody's done, you shuffle up those pieces of paper, and then you turn them over, and you put these little colored icons on them, these little colored chips on them, so that you know this is the red picture, this is the green picture, this is the blue picture. Then you roll another die. You roll the die again, rather.
To select how many red cards you draw.
To see how many red cards you draw. So in this case we draw two. And the red cards have descriptions on them. Most likely to end up hanging on a refrigerator, right? So the coolest art that your kid might draw. Or most creative interpretation. And then what we all do is we take these little color wheels and we pick in secret
the colors.
Which of the
assign the colors.
After you assign the colors, we already assigned the colors. So each of the drawings has got a little color chip on it. We pick what we think the best drawing is that matches the most creative interpretation. And we pick it in secret on our little color wheel. And the color's got all the colors for all 8 of the chips that are in here. And then we all reveal it at the same time, right? And everybody votes on it, and they say, I think that the most creative interpretation of this particular one was Too Many Shoes. The most creative interpretation of Too Many Shoes is the green one. And whoever owned the green one, if that gets the most votes, collects this red card, and the first person to collect 8 red cards wins.
I've now won twice.
And you've now won twice. So it's a pretty straightforward game. It's like I said, it's a little bit like charades. It's a little bit like Pictionary. I guess it's got some things in common with Dixit, right? Where you're describing a thing, but you're actually drawing it rather than having a card in front of you to draw. And like I said, it does look like it's an older game. I will have to look up how old it is, but it is an older game. The box looks like it's probably from at least the 80s, if not the 70s. So this is it's definitely a party game. And it'll support up to 8 players.
Kind of like Jackbox, for those of you who like playing Jackbox.
It's by Game Right. Actually, it's by Game Right, so it's maybe not that old.
Paper may or may not be included.
The paper may or may not be included, so we had to provide our own paper in this version that your mom found. So what did you think? What's your favorite part of this game, Gus?
The drawing.
You like drawing. Okay. You?
Drawing.
Both of you like drawing. I'm a terrible drawer. So Luck of the Draw, drawing cards. I'd rather draw cards than drawing pictures. But it's
it's called for those who are artistically challenged.
For those artistically challenged, and I'm certainly that. Anything else? What else do you want to say about this game? This is your idea to review it, so you must have thought that through. So what else did you like about this game? It played pretty quick.
Yeah. The names of the different cards that you draw.
The names of the different cards that you draw?
Ones that wouldn't fit. Like, most scary.
Most scary.
And we got that cell phone. We got that for a cell phone.
You got that for a cell phone. There wasn't anything terribly scary about the cell phones, it's true. So it's a little weird. You're kind of forcing in scariest. You're kind of forcing a concept on drawings that may not match. So that's a little bit like Dixit, I guess, right? Sometimes scariest. Here,
scariest people.
Scariest. And we got that for a picture of a cell phone. With only 3 players, it's pretty easy to guess who drew what. So that
especially if you're in a family.
Especially if you're in a family. So I imagine it's even more hectic and chaotic when there's more of us.
In fact, for mosquito, I was pretty accurate and just drew a dot.
You just drew a dot for a mosquito, and Tommy and I drew actual bugs on our piece of paper. Anything else? So I think we're ready to give it a score.
Me too.
All right. Anything else? Ready to give it a score?
Yeah.
All right, Gus. What do you think?
3.
You think it's a 3. You think it's a 3. Oh, you're gonna hate me. I don't like. I think it's a 1. I think some of the.
Why?
I think
This
some
is so
of
fun.
some of the things are dated. Like it asks you to draw a man and a woman, and that is sort of reinforces some stereotypes. So I don't much like that. And it's not really a board game. It's more of a party game. So.
Come on, at least give it a 2.
I'll think about giving it a 2. Otherwise, the components are nice. It's well put together. It was pretty easy to learn, and it was pretty fast to play. And you guys like it, so it's got to be worth something if you like it, right?
Yeah. Can you please play it again with us at some point?
I will play it again with you at some point. Absolutely. All right. Well, so that's a 7 cabbage game, right?
I wish it were a 9.
We each have our own tastes, as you say. So it's a 7 cabbage game. It's pretty cool. I'm glad that your mom found it, and it was certainly fun to draw things on pieces of paper as a family. Anything else before we go?
No, not really.
No? All right. Who's going to do the outro?
Okay, I will.
You going to do the outro?
Subscribe, like, hit that bell, Tommy.
Leave a comment if you wish.
Eat plenty of cabbages, not us though.
Because the cabbages that we have drawn have been rated
Icky.
Icky.
And if you have bad drawing skills, we will poison you if you eat us.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
Oh my goodness.
Just
All
don't
right.
eat
Well,
it.
we'll see you next time, guys.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh, Lord. Bye.